Alright, Joes. After destroying the Antarctic and let's say taking care of Metal Hit, now let's see what our next mission is. A supercomputer base under New York. Okay. Bringing six eyes is a good idea because I think I'll just take another let's say pointless guy. Who should I take? Duke is always the same because of his guns. No, no, say who should I take this time? Okay, well I just click Green Iron. Okay, actually, if you want to go to New York, should be taking Tunnel Red in this game. Sadly, there's no Tunnel Red here. Yeah, the American version will be fine. Okay, we are going. Oh, so we are going to let's say run into Ninja Turtles. Oh, now here. Okay, now one thing why my friends prefer using Eyes is he got this fascination for katanas. I got fascination for guns, so most of the time we're using Duke, but yeah, just show you why Snake Eyes means likable. Yeah, you can see he's instead of like punching people, he's using a sword. Oh, over here I'm fighting a Fang too. Now this, you remember those helicopters that G.I. Joe's use a lot? They usually dogfight with this. I ordered Fang 1. Fang 2 is let's say a later design of the Fang 1 helicopter, which is small, cute, durable, and you get yourself killed most of the time. It's one of the let's say aerial vehicles you see the Cobra Command use a lot. And I'm using grenades over here and he's done. That's it. It's a small helicopter, no big deal. Now let's see where the giant supercomputer is. Now if you're wondering what the other weapon that Snake Eye is holding, actually it's a crossbow. It was a gift from Scarlet, and unlike the cartoons, Snake Eyes was actually, yeah, I mean it, Snake Eyes was actually Scarlet's number. It wasn't Duke. The reason why they put Duke is because, yeah, Duke is more likable than Snake Eyes, and Snake Eye does not talk. But for those comic readers, we do know those two should be a couple. And you can see I can use shurikens here if I'm this Snake Eyes. Which and I can let's say this is what Snake Eyes ability can actually say infiltrate here and there. No one knows. After he's a ninja, and see that? That is one of Snake Eye ability, which allows him to let's say stick on the walls and move around. Okay, I'm moving around the bus ball. Now the bus ball is one of the vehicles which I actually enjoy, and if I were in Cobra Command or G.I. Joe, I will be building lots of this. I will not be building those helicopters, mind you, but this, yes. Now this thing does not hover. It's let's say stick onto walls and move up and down and like a ginkgo, if you get what I mean, or let's say chicha if you let's say in Malay. This this is a very powerful infiltrating vehicle. When it moves, the chainsaw spins, cutting whoever's in front of it. And with this ability, the bus ball can actually dig itself underground, infiltrate any base, and just pop up in the middle of base anywhere they want. The power plant, do it. The supply stores, fine. The ammunition bay, okay. The hangar where they put the secret fighters, fine. Or let's say the bathroom if you want to, where someone is taking a bath, which is not very military like, and definitely a Cobra Command's way of attacking people. Okay, that's why I just let you know this is one of the most powerful weapons if you were fighting with if you were let's say using if you're a terrorist, you would definitely use this. And wow. Okay guys, I did check and this was a supercomputer that I had to fight, which will give me Telsa electronic shock therapy here and there, had me tied close to him, and and even feed me to his let's say eye. And you can see this is one of let's say Snake's ability, shooting let's say energy blast. And yeah, those things are not let's say kamikazes. Now eventually when that happens, you need to hide under the hole down there, let's stick on the wall. But since I'm using Snake Eyes, this is not a big deal. And yeah, as usual, we set the time bomb, the bombs explode. Now some players may ask, do the bombs and the time actually mean something? Yes. So you have to be fast in your movement and plan how you move. You cannot take your time and wait for enemy to be vulnerable and let's say take down later. Okay, who the hell is this? This is a dictator. Oh, if this is a dictator tank, definitely it's Overlord flying it. Yeah, Overlord, one of the tank commanders in Cobra. One of the cunning guys, and his tank have a small fighter jet. Yeah, only let's say Overlord knows this. This is one of the vehicles that you'll see leading the hordes of his tank under Cobra's command. And Overlord, He is serving Cobra not because he wants to destroy the world, not because his pizza was stolen, not because he used to be a, let's say, old second-hand car salesman, because he was a mercenary, and a lot of Cobra Command soldiers used to be mercenary, which I can say are they demonizing mercenaries here and there, which I say yes, because a lot of, oh, we are doing this underground of New York. It feels a New York, where let's say destroy New York. What the hell? Compared to what Avengers did during the Battle of New York, I think this kind of minor. Okay, great work. Okay, we will be attacking the base in Black Hills. Captain Grill Iron, you'll lead the mission. Okay. Now, I need to admit, I do not know all the G.I. Joe commandos. Grill Iron is one that I actually don't run it that much. I only, let's say, met him in this game. I did mention it's a franchise that say can everyone be a hero, right? So for Grill Iron to be here and for me not to know what's his ability, there's nothing to say. But later after checking, it turns out Grill Iron used to be in a football club. He used to fight, got into a lot of, let's say, bar fights, and he can throw very powerful punches, which what we are seeing here. This is the guy that you do not want him to bring his guys. He just uses his punch to take a lot of characters. Actually, based on what I remember, he is very good at tackling people, which is what you do in baseball. Okay, and if you do see his coach, right, he's definitely a very baseball player. Let's say kind of, let's say, armor that he's wearing. And is that efficient combat armor? I dare to say actually it is. You know those in apocalypse movies where there's zombie attack here and there? One of the things that you can do is actually put up on a, let's say, um, football armor and, let's say, deal with it. Okay, now this is one of the vehicles that I have no idea what it is, but it does give me a lot of nostalgic memories from Metal Slug because they have something like this, and that version they actually have a turret that, let's say, aim here and there. And you want to compare this and, let's say, the version in this Metal Slug, I prefer this version because yeah, it may be ugly, but oh my god, I'm fighting AGP. Now, it may not look very scary, but AGP can do this pointless, because AGP can create a lot of fake image, and if it creates tons of them outright, you will not be able to, let's say, destroy all in one shot, one time. That is why that is scary. Okay. Who the? Let me check. Oh, you. We are fighting Voltra. Okay, never mind. Voltra, the other guy that actually has a giant vulture. He used to be the replacement of Raptor, but depends on where you see him. Voltra usually appears when, let's say, G.I. Joe is fighting in Europe, and Raptors happens when you are fighting in America. Just that you know, actually both characters are the same character. You do remember I told you that this was used to call Action Force in Britain, right? Because the idea of creating G.I. Joe, I mean G.I. Joe is an American name. No doubt Joe means I'm an average Joe in America. In Britain they call it average Jack, so you call G.I. Jack sounds strange. That's why they changed it to Action Force as they had no choice. Oh, I'm fighting Road Pig. Now Road Pig is a very funny character. Not to say that he throws pigs at us. This guy has a split personality. One moment he can be a very gentle intellectual person, the next moment he become a, let's say, ex crazy nut job. He likes to kill people for no good reason. And making it even much more interesting, both personalities don't like each other, and you can see him strangling himself because his personality A is having a fight with personality B. That is how fascinating Road Pig is. Okay, now let's see what Volta is going to do to us. Now Volta is the guy with the voucher. Yeah. So it's better off to, let's say, use some, I think I just use Rock and Roll against him. Rock and Roll is the heavy machine gunner of the group. Actually he reminds me of Roadblock a lot, and you can see he's using his machine guns a different way. He's not coming out. Never mind, just change to Duke again. Because the Duke has got more battle firepower. Okay, jumping into the hole. I need to, let's say, blast through a hole here before I enter. Okay, here we go. Okay, roadblock again. Going down. Yeah, this one part you cannot see very clearly. Okay, I got a helicopter, I'll be fine. Now, as I mentioned before, in G.I. Joe, there can be a lot of people as heroes, right? Are they fighter pilots are here? Yeah, I remember there was Ace and there was Slipstream, the only two known fighter pilots in G.I. Joe. And since the name is ground infantry heroes, you do not expect to see a lot of vehicles. But one of the most fascinating part of G.I. Joe is not just the hero itself, but the vehicles and the weapons they pull out. Well, in the toys or let's say in the movies, you can see Joe actually got a lot of powerful, let's say useful vehicles. But those are seldom used, and most of the time you'll be seeing the Joes handling problems when they are in using guns or let's say in infantry mode. You'll be more what seeing them taking down tanks with their bare hands or just with a gun or a bazooka, but not with their own tanks. And that is stupid in a lot of ways, but on the other hand, that is why they're awesome. Okay, here I go fighting Voltra, and he had a voucher there. Now most of the time we just ignore the voucher because I've been taking Voltra, and unlike the other animal handler, he is kind of stupid. Although he does have a gun and he got lasers shooting out here and there, which is kind of dangerous. But you can just ignore the voucher and just say go for Voltra, and once he's dead, right, the game's over. And I'll see you next time where we take down Cobra Commander and the mountain blows up. See you then.